opening the true gospel of Jesus called Christ, a new prophet sent by God to the world according to the description of Barnabas, his apostle. Barnabas, apostle of Jesus the Nazarene, called Christ to all of them that dwell upon the earth, desired peace and consolation. Chapter 189. Then Jesus said to the scribe, "O brother, what seek you to learn from me, seeing you have such a knowledge? As God lives, this is sufficient for man's salvation, inasmuch as the humility of Haggai with the charity of Hosea fulfills all the law and all the prophets. Tell me, my brother, when you came to questioning me in the temple, did you think perhaps that God sent me to destroy the law and the prophets? It is certain that God will not do this, seeing He is unchangeable, and therefore that which God ordained as man's way of salvation, this has He caused all the prophets to say. As God lives, in whose presence my soul stands, if the book of Moses with the book of our father David had not been corrupted by the human traditions of false Pharisees and doctors, God would not have given His word to me. And why I speak of the book of Moses and the book of David, every prophecy have they corrupted, in so much today a thing is not sought because God has commanded it, but men look whether the doctors, how they say it, and the Pharisees observe it, as though God were in error and men could not err. Woe therefore to this faithless generation, for upon them shall come the blood of every prophet and righteous man, with the blood of Zachariah the son of Berechiah, whom they slew between the temple and the altar. What prophet have they not persecuted? What righteous man have they suffered to die a natural death? Scary one. And they seek now to slay me. They boast themselves to the children of Abraham and possess the beautiful temple. As God lives, they are the children of Satan, and therefore they do his will. The temple with the holy city shall go to ruin, in so much that there shall not remain of the temple one stone upon another. Tell me, brother, you that you are a doctor, learned in the law, in whom was the promise of the Messiah made to our father Abraham, in Isaac or in Ishmael? The scribe answered, O Master, I fear to tell you this because of the penalty of death. Then Jesus said, Brother, I am grieved that I came to eat bread in your house, since you love this present life more than God your Creator. And for this cause You fear to lose your life, but fear not to lose the faith and the life eternal, which is lost when the tongue speaks contrary to that which the heart knows, the law of God. Then the good scribe wept and said, O Master, if I had known how to bear with fruit, I should have preached many things which have left unsaid, lest seduction would be roused among the people. Jesus answered, You should respect neither the people, nor all the world, nor all the holy ones, nor all the angels, when it should cause offense to God. Therefore, let the whole world perish, rather than offend God, your Creator, and perceive, if not with sin. For sin destroys and preserves not, and God is mighty to create as many worlds as there are sands in the seas, and more. Then the scribe said, Pardon me, O Master, for I have sinned. Jesus said, God pardon you, for against him you sinned. Whereupon said the scribe, I have seen an old book written by the hand of Moses and Joshua, servants of the prophets of God, which book is the true book of Moses. Therein is written that Ishmael is the father of the Messiah, and Isaac the father of the messenger of the Messiah. And thus say the book that Moses said, Lord God of Israel, mighty and merciful, manifest to your servant the splendor of your glory. Whereupon God showed him his messenger in the arms of Ishmael, and Ishmael in the arms of Abraham. Near to Ishmael stood Isaac, in whose arm was a child, who with the finger pointed to the messenger of God, saying, This is he for whom God created all things. Whereupon Moses cried out with joy, O Ishmael, you have in your arms all the world and paradise. Be mindful of me, God's servants, that I may find grace in God's sight by means of your Son, for whom God had made all. In that book, it is not found that God eats the flesh of cattle and sheep. In that book is not found that God has locked up his mercy in Israel alone, but rather that God has mercy on every man to seek God, his Creator, in truth. All of this book I was not able to read because of the high priest in whose library I was forbade me, saying that an Ishmaelite had written it. Then Jesus said, See that you never again keep back the truth, because in the faith of the Messiah God shall give salvation to men, and without it shall none be saved. And there did Jesus end his discourse. Amen.